June 23rd, 2016. Pretty big rain last night. We received about 3 3/4 inches of rain according to my rain gauge. The air's on an off cycle right now. So this last pass is kind of settling out and decanting, which will help us out. We have all 4 clarifiers in service. Right now we're putting the maximum amount I can possibly pump, about 14.5 million gallons, pumping into the plant with raw. Keeping the returns nice and thick. About a half hour ago, we checked the sludge blankets in the clarifier, and all 4 clarifiers has about 4 to 6 feet of sludge in them right now. So I feel pretty confident with that. Clarifiers are doing good. I'm walking back now to the back pond. The water has actually went down quite a bit, but in the 17 years that I've been here, I haven't seen it this high. Our whole back service road was completely underwater and flowing like a river, and it's actually receded. If you look down, I guess I can point, the big tree right here, there was water all the way across, clear back to the field edge. Okay, I'm walking along the pond edge. Like I said, the water was a lot higher a couple hours ago, but I had to go around the plant and make sure everything was working correctly and in the right order. I mean, I have you can see right here in the grass, there's algae in the grass where the water level was. Okay, we're going to come in and take a look at our filters. I have all 6 filters in service. Level's pretty high. Alright, so my chart is showing that we're overflowing our weir. Some of the flow is going around the filters, and here's what's going on. So the filters, we have 6 filters on, and we're putting more flow through the plant than the 6 filters can handle. And here's what happens. So what we got this blue sensor hanging on there, and it monitors how much flow that's going over this weir. And then I can come over here and I have my chart. It tells me what time it started, and I got a totalizer number, and I can figure out how many gallons we've sent over the weir. We got 3 UV channels in service, and all of our flow is going through all 3 UV channels. The flow that's going around the filters through the V-notch is going through the UV. Okay, this is our clear water. This is the water that's going to the river. When I came in this morning around 7, the water was a couple feet over top of the weir here, and the flow has receded in the river, allowing the level to go down. Just to give a pan of our service road back there, it was crazy. It was flowing really hard. So everything looks okay here. Okay, here's our final sampler. So all of our flow that would be going through the filters, and the small portion going through the V-notch weir, and the effluent flow of filter 1 is coming along and getting sampled here in our sampler. Everything looks good. Our road to get into the plant was clear up to the steps right here at the building. The flow has went down, so hopefully it stays down. Sludge tanks. Everything looks good here. High flows really don't do anything with the sludge tanks, so that's it. Okay, here's our control. Kind of a glare. It shows the wet well level 8.7 is wrong because it's completely underwater, but we're pumping 10,000 gallons a minute. That's a maximum we can pump. I have 5 of my raw pumps running at 60 hertz. So that's about it. Alright. There we go. Okay, it looks like our flow is going down right there on the walls where the level was at. You can see easy on the steps, all the good stuff. And another 3-4 feet and we'll be into the motor for the vent. The bad part about this situation is all our flow is going through our plant and bypassing all of our grinders. So anything getting through right now could potentially really bite us. We get a piece of 2x4 or something, get caught in a pump. So we just gotta hope it all works out and it doesn't happen. So, but anyways, to give you an idea, you know, here's the top. So, okay, that's that. Okay, here's our flow. You can see before the flow really came in, we're about 4 or 5 million gallons, and then it just exponentially goes up, and our graphing, it goes to 14.4, and basically 14.4 million gallons is all we're capable of pumping currently right now. So it'll probably be like that for all day, and so far the plant's handling it okay. Okay, here's our effluent flow. So pretty much rolling with low flows. Then our rain event appears. This scale goes up to 18 million gallons, and our plant was backed up, and I was discharging my plant through one pipe that leads to the river. We have 2. And when I came in this morning, I opened up the second pipe that goes to the river, and it relieved a bunch of flow and made our flow basically hang at 18 million for a while. And actually it went higher than 18 based on the flow meter out back. I've seen a 20 and a half. Then once hydraulically everything got in place, then we dropped down to where we're pretty much sending out what we're putting through, which is somewhere around 12 and a half to 14, somewhere in that range.